What's up, everybody? This is Pastor Pete. I want to holler at the other pastors about two-way ears. What do I mean by that? Whenever you are in the position that you are in, you have to understand that you have your pastor's ear. The First Lady of the River of Life Church said that to me years ago, and that struck a chord with me. What she was saying is, your pastor listens to you. He respects your input, what you have to say. And you cannot take that for granted. You need to capitalize on that. You also need to be careful not to abuse that. I'm going to make another video about that part of two-way ears, but let me start with the other part of it, which is you need to give your pastor your ear. Listen, I understand you're called to be a preacher, you're called to be a pastor, this, that, and the other, but God blesses what He has ordered. And whenever you do anything outside of that established order, you are walking outside the will of God. And listen, it's going to be a lot easier for some of you younger preachers to start this now. And I hope that this blesses you and you can take this information and apply it right away. Because I have noticed that the reason I'm able to follow instructions at 37 years of age so well is because I learned how to do that at an early age. Part of that is probably because I grew up with a good, strong father who we just didn't play with and was the disciplinarian of my household. And I understood as I got older and as I matured as a man that that was not to attack me or to try to hold me down. It was for my protection. It was for my good. My father was working for me in ways that I did not know at the time, but I eventually was able to look back with hindsight, fully understand and appreciate. Listen, embrace that from your pastor now, because if you wait too late, eventually you're going to develop the type of attitude and temperament that battles against that. And it's very difficult to overcome once you've established that. So if you're a young preacher, learn to do it now. Not only do you develop the ability to heed some of that counsel, some of that wisdom and those instructions, but you learn how to do the things that are being asked of you. For example, if your pastor tells you, listen, work on keeping your messages a little bit shorter because you're going to endear yourself to future preachers and in houses of worship, things of that nature. Whenever you learn that at an early age, later on in life, whenever you're asked to keep your message to 5 minutes because the program went crazy and now we have to limit your speaking time because we have other speakers to get to and we have altar calls to do, etc., etc. Now you are more equipped to look at your message and say, what do I need to say? What's the most important thing for me to say? Because I learned how to do that way back then. It's easy for me to do that now because whenever I was in my early 20s, I was listening to my pastor whenever he said that. I was giving him my ear. I wasn't just hearing him. I was giving him my attention. I was respecting what he had to say. I was respecting his input, and I understood this principle. He is not against me. He is for me. So last thing I want to leave you with, this is something that I tell young preachers, young leaders all the time. As an adult, you don't get in trouble. I hear a lot of young leaders say that. Well, you know, I don't want to do that because I don't want to get in trouble. We don't get in trouble. We're adults. We get challenged. And basically what I'm telling you is you don't get in trouble. You get invited to the next level. And sometimes that comes in the form of correction or a heavy challenge, but you need to embrace that. And whenever you give your pastor your ear and you embrace that counsel and that wisdom, you're not only being invited to the next level, you are accepting the invitation to the next level. And I want to see you go next level. That not only will make you a better associate pastor, a better armor bearer, a better young preacher to your congregation, and better overall for the kingdom of God, but it's also going to help you be a better you and fulfill your role to the best of your capacity. And I hope that this video blesses you and you can apply some of this wisdom because I believe it will help you go to that next level. It's going to be the greatest year of your life. You keep on trucking. Your church needs you. Your pastor needs you. The kingdom needs you. I love you.